Hello. All right. Yeah, I still got some energy, obviously. I'll wipe that off here. So, once again, getting out of work, right? That's usually where I do my best thinking is right here in the car. But I did want to talk about my day number 10. Day number 10. And once again, putting this out there, okay? I do not condone the use of legal or illegal substances. So please make sure that you follow the rules of the land wherever it is that you are. So I make these videos purely for educational purposes. And day number 10 on my microdosing with Iboga. And yes, the effects do seem to be compounding and building. I did take a little bit more. I'm up to about 850 milligrams now. And it feels great. It feels great. It hasn't brought up any other things. What I do notice is if I get around situations that used to trigger me, it's like the old memory, there's like a remnant energy of stuff there, but I'm able to quickly remember that that is not me anymore. So it's good. And still sleeping really well, still having really vivid dreams. They're kind of fun. Haven't really worked on remembering that much. I probably should. But that's like a different type of working. But I gotta say, this has been a really positive journey. I think soon what I'm gonna do, since everything seems to be kind of normalizing now, I feel like stress and anxiety and things like that are just kind of, in the past. It's gonna be every couple of days now that I might do the video, just because of that reason. Like, it's been 10 days. It feels like by day number 10, you probably have a pretty good hold of everything. You're getting some really good results. I'm feeling really well. There's not any real significant changes because everything is normalizing now. So rather than, do a video every single day, which I guess I could talk about different topics. So I haven't decided completely yet on this. I may just do it just to bring up different topics and different techniques and things you can do in order to help facilitate this process, in order to, get yourself under control, get your mind under control, and things that have a compounding effect and a synergistic effect along with this medicine. But it's been nothing but positive for me. And like I mentioned before, even those experiences where in the beginning it was like everything was bubbling up to the surface and it seemed kind of like a scary, anxious moment, turned out to be a really positive thing, because when things bubble up from your subconscious, right, they're naturally going to become conscious to you. And if you haven't been aware of those before, they can catch you a little bit off guard. But that's a good sign if you are becoming aware, if you are actually experiencing something and you are aware that you are experiencing something. That means it's leaving your body. So don't fight it. Don't fight it. When you experience an emotion, you have to let it flow through you. And that way you can release it so that you have a reference now. If that thing tries to come back up, you now have created an anchor point and a reference in your mind that says, I can handle this. I've done this before. This is nothing new to me. I'm always in control of it. So let those things come up. Whatever comes up, I keep a journal. I do either, obviously I'm doing these video logs. I've done audio journals where I speak into my phone depending on where I am. Writing down, I'm a big believer in writing things down. There's definitely something to be said about the connection between, the pen and paper and the mind. It kind of solidifies things a little bit more. So, but yes, I really say, if you can find a way to do this, if you're suffering with this, you can contact me. I can help you out. If you know somebody, which is rare because this doesn't come around that often. It's not something that is touted in mainstream medicine for sure, because it works probably, right? So, but I would definitely love to help you out, help anybody out that needs this. So now I did want to share a really powerful technique with you guys also today, and something that has had a huge effect in enhancing the results from this. And I think it's something that has made the process go that much quicker, because in 10 days, you know, it's been life-changing. How many things can you say do that? Completely life-changing in 10 days. Like, I feel like a completely different person in a positive way. So what I want to share with you, it's called a quick coherence technique. Now, this is based on some information from the HeartMath Institute, where they study heart rate variability, and they also have equipment there that can pick up on the electromagnetic fields that our body puts out. So if you understand that everything is energy, this will make a lot more sense to you. If you don't understand that everything is energy, well, take a look at quantum physics. They've basically shown this, okay? Nothing is still, nothing is solid. What feels solid to us when we zoom down into the microscopic levels are really just a bunch of, you know, electrons moving around, protons and neutrons, and it's mostly empty space. So mostly empty space, and it's constantly moving. Everything is constantly moving. Just because it looks and feels solid to us, that's just matters at a certain vibrational point where it appears solid and it feels solid to us. Kind of like when you take a string and it's a single string, but if you spin it fast enough, you know, it looks like a solid circle, almost like you can touch it, but really it's just a single string. So you can think about it like that. Matter is basically vibrating at just the right frequency to appear solid and feel solid enough to us right now. So the HeartMath Institute, they study these things. They study the electromagnetic fields in the human body. They study heart rate variability. They study the connection between the heart. Yeah, my heart's up here, right? The heart, the brain, the gut. And what they've come to realize is that our hearts actually put out the strongest magnetic field in the body. So it actually expands out from us almost like in the shape of a torus. So if you look at an energy field, you know, doing this, that is what your heart is putting out all the time, and that extends a few feet out from us. So they studied meditators like monks, you know, these, I think they were Tibetan monks that are out there just like this is what they do, trying to see how they connect their heart and their mind when they're meditating, how they're able to do these seemingly miraculous things. And what they realize is that the heart has a way where it can synchronize the signal between the brain and the heart. And when those signals are in sync, you create what is called coherence. And this is a state where everything is calm, you're aware, you're not asleep, you know, like meditating in a lower brain wave. You're actually in a state where you are aware of everything, but your heart and your brain waves are in sync. So you're much more open, you're much more connected, you're much more intuitive, very calm, able to take in information and process it in a way that is going to be very beneficial to you, almost like, you know, listening to your heart. So the HeartMath Institute has developed this, what they call quick coherence technique, and that's what I want to teach you, because this is very, very handy. Because when you don't have coherence, when your brain waves are in a completely different frequency than your heart, everything seems anxious, everything seems scattered, and it's definitely not beneficial for you. Sorry, it looks like somebody's looking for me, that's why I keep looking out. So I'll guide you guys through this real quick, and then I'll go see what this person wants. So the technique is very simple, okay? I'll show you now. I'll do it real quick for a minute. The longer you practice this, they say 3 to 4 minutes is optimal, and longer obviously is better. And the more you can be in coherence throughout your day, the better you're gonna feel, the more control you have. So what you have to do, and I'll talk you through it as I do it, is you close your eyes, and then you take 3 to 5 very deep breaths while trying to bring your attention into your heart area. So this is very different than thinking about your heart. You actually try to feel from here as opposed to thinking about your heart, so you're still focusing up here on the mind. So close your eyes, you bring your attention down into your heart. It helps in the beginning if you touch your heart where it is, because the tactile sensation will bring your attention there. So you can do this, you can use prayer hands, whatever you want, just to get the feeling there. So feel where that is. Take your 3 to 4 deep breaths. all the way down. When you breathe deep, pull it all the way down to the very, very bottom of your belly. So, and actually picture it coming in through your heart into the very bottom of your belly, and then exhaling through the heart. So in, so once you get there, you're going to find that all of a sudden you enter this very calm state. And when you're there, you hold an intention, a thought of something that you are very grateful for, something that you love, someone that you love. You can think about that person, but the most important thing is to feel that feeling here. So feel the gratitude, feel that feeling of love in this heart center. So then you just hold that in the heart center. And that's it. And you'll come out in a very different state. Very, very, you can feel that coherence that happens. It's like you come back into the now moment. So you're not ahead, you're not behind anywhere, you are now, and it feels really great. So do that for 3 or 4 minutes. It's fantastic. And again, share this video with anybody that you think might need this information, anybody that needs help with anxiety, anybody that has depression, addictions, things like that, where these techniques and this journey that I'm taking might be beneficial for them, okay? So I'll catch you guys next time. Have a beautiful day. See ya.